Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. So, my crewmate and I were talking about the GR Supra and how some people are having a lot of difficulties hitting that 6.9 time. So they kind of sucked me back into trying out this showdown. As many of my friends and crewmates know, I absolutely refuse to run showdown since I came back from my break, except when there is a prize car involved. But the Supra is an easy car to drive. The GR Supra particularly isn't that difficult to hit 6.9s with when you have it fully max, fully elite. Of course, just now I didn't run a 6.9, but for the most part, it doesn't seem that difficult to pull it off. You don't want to launch late. You kind of want to launch slightly early if possible. And that depends on your launch technique. In my case, it's a button tap technique, so it's not that consistent. But as long as I launch on the left side of 5, instant second, and third in nitrous around 2800 to 3000. I forgot what the perfect spot would be, but if you're nitrous in third, you should get 6.9xx, whatever that may be, 6.983 in this case. It could be 6.9 something else. What I noticed is, until this point where I started this video, I wasn't showing on the global leaderboard, and all of a sudden around 1600 it's saying 1594, although it's showing 1560. So I don't know what's going on. Trophies are always off with this. This is part of the things that kind of piss people off, and why you get tired of doing showdown sometimes is because the trophies play games with magic. Sometimes it disappears, sometimes it magically appears. And people post stunts, with staying at the starting line to piss you off. I mean, part of the thing is I play the game to relax. I play to enjoy. And Showdown's one of the few things where it is competitive, which is fun, but on the other hand, when annoyances happen, it really irks you a bit. Alright, so this one looks like another solid 6.9 something run. I did okay there. Now, one reality is, if everybody has the same car, 7.02, boy, that was a crappy run, but I won. Okay. When everybody has the same car, same level of upgrades, Showdown to me is a little more fair, a little more fun. Then it actually goes back to, how well you can tap those buttons. We can't really talk about skill too much. I mean, it's not really, I guess tapping buttons does take skill, but it's not super high skill to play the game. Most of the game comes back to building your car and then having the car basically fully maxed, and you'll have an advantage over most racers who doesn't have that going on. In this particular showdown, because we're using the GR Supra, which everybody gets for free, and most of us who's been playing for a while had a chance to at least elite it all the way. We're on pretty even playing field here with this car, so it's a little more fun this way. And again, I'm actually not making that great a showing right now because I'm not focused enough to pull those 6.9 runs. Launching is important. If you launch off and you shift instant second versus if you launch closer to perfect but not dead on and you launch instant second, there's a difference, and that makes the difference between a 7.0 and a 6.9 run. Now, if you want to get into the 6.96s, then the second shift becomes important. Instant second is only part of it. When you can get that shift to third and nitrous becomes much more critical. I'm sloppy with that, so I'm not really getting very consistent low 6.9s, or I mean mid 6.9s, I should say. I haven't gotten anything lower than like a 6.97, but you're gonna see people running 6.95, 6.96. Those guys, if they can consistently get that, will continue to really move forward very easily with this game. With the showdown, I should say, and get pretty high rankings. Now, that was a lousy launch. It was a little too early, and even though I did a good run with the instant second, I doubt I'm going to do that well. And I think the other player ran much better. So again, that was, the launch really hurt me on that one. I launched too early, and it killed the entire run. So you want to be close to perfect, but on the left side of it, but not on perfect, nor do you want to be at 4K, which is kind of what I did there, like 4.2K launch. That's too early, and that hurts you. So this one, let's try to, that one looks like a better launch. Therefore, this should be a better run. And again, as long as I don't bounce red line, I got that pretty quick second and Then I got the third in nitrous right around 3K. Let me see what I did. 6.7970 is a pretty good run. In fact, that's probably one of my better ones for the night. So that's kind of where it's at. I mean, as long as you focus and get that, you should be okay with the Supra for the showdown. That instant second is device dependent. Some devices like iOS device, instant second is very easy. Some Android devices have like a slight lag, whether it's a tap lag or sensor lag, whatever it may be. You may not be able to get that instant second the way you need to get consistent 6.9s, and that could be what's hurting you. But bottom line is, if you can run 6.9s like I just did now, 6.968 is even better than the 6.97 I just ran. If you can run that pretty consistently, at least 6.97s to 6.96s within that bracket, you should advance pretty well in this. I'm not saying you're going to be like in the top 1,000 or even top 2,000, but top 6,000, 5,000, 4,000 might be quite possible. And again, it also depends a little bit on how often you play and how much of this you try to do. I mean, I'm on like race 30, I think. How many have I done? I mean, I think it's like 30 some races. Oh, I lost that one. That's a good run from the other player, fair and square. 37 runs so far, and I'm doing okay. So anyway, that's where this is all at. You know, I'm actually finding myself already a little burnout from doing it, so I'm probably going to stop running for now and go back and do something else. But that is the current showdown where the GR Supra is actually viable and therefore a good choice to use for the purpose of trying to get through this. I'm going to lose this one. He's right on me, which means I'm going to lose. So it's time to take a break. So anyway, that is the current showdown. Oh, and the game told me you need a break anyway. I'm going to crash so you can take a break. So that's it, guys. I hope you liked the video, and I'll just catch you guys next time.